Started.
My class was 9 basics, and the paramedics here were not happy because that was the year that we got ambulances. And so it's kind of, then it was out of the, I want to say there was 66 in operations and about 30 to 35 of them were basics when I started. And now, out of the 71 or 72 guys in operations, like 60 of them are paramedics now. So it's completely different.
Yep.
So, but yeah, we are good to go on that. I don't want to take a whole lot of your time. This will take probably anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes. And I will, so I'll ask those, but at the same time, if there's any like, anything you say that may lead to like a secondary question on that question, then I'll go ahead and ask it just kind of like we're having a conversation. But besides that, and this, it'll be, I'll clip this essentially. And so if you say something that, like, don't worry, if you say something wrong, if you like have to think about a question, then don't worry about it because it's not going to be the whole interview rolling out of the video.
So make me look, you won't make me look stupid.
I won't make you look stupid.
That's the good thing. That's what my wife said for a left. Don't say anything stupid.
You're just fine. You are just fine.
Are we recording now?
Yeah, so we're recording just because that way I don't got to go over there. But really, we'll just go ahead and start off with the first question. And, I'll start off with the first question. And first and foremost, give me your name, what your rank was here, and how much time you served at PFD.
My name's Tom Foster. Back in the days it was Tommy. Now it's my professional name is Tom Foster. Started out volunteering in 1981 and worked through the ranks to assistant chief. And then in 1992 or 93, we started the part-time paid, and I was hired as the operations commander. And then in 1997, we started with the full-time fire department, 7 to just 12-hour days, and then I was hired as the assistant chief then, and I was here for 35 years and retired in November of 2016. And then I started with Johnson County Emergency Services District as the fire chief and executive director. And I've been there for going on 9 years, and I'm 45 years into my service as a firefighter.
Thank you. And Tom, or Chief Foster.
There's a lot of names I've been called.
Do you hear that beeping by any chance?
Uh-uh.
You don't hear that? Interesting.
I even got my ears in. I don't hear that.
Huh. I feel like I hear beeping. Anyhow, that's fine. So while you were here, how did this department shape who you are as a person?
But it all started back as a kid. My uncle was the fire chief here for over 25 years. And so I was, as a kid growing up, Mom would always take me to the fire station. I'd stay there with my Uncle Chuck, was Charles E. Newby, who the Station 1 was named after at one time. And I just grew up there. And as soon as I was eligible to become a volunteer, I joined. And that started out my passion for it. I got my brother into it. And now he's retired Fort Worth captain. So it was a family deal.
Awesome. And since then, throughout your career here, how do you feel like this department has shaped you from the time you started until the time that you retired?
It's made me a better person. Made me learn how to care about people. And it was not just a job or an adventure, what they say. It was all about, taking care of the public and the community. We were big into community events back in the days, which y'all are now, but it was, we had bonfires and for the high school and stuff. We had, the parades were different. Kids, all the kids always came down to the fire station. They all lived there. Chief Davis was one of the kids I pushed around in a stroller And Chief Jacobs. I mean, they were all there as kids. It just makes you a better person. It makes you love the service that we give back to the community.
And how would you describe the bond between those here at Burleson Fire Department?
It's a family. I mean, still to this day, I've been gone 9 years, and I still communicate with all the retired folks, with the ones that are still here, meeting them, seeing them at conferences. I guess my biggest deal is watching these people that I hired in the positions they're in today. You know, Chief Davis, Chief Lozier, Chief Jones, Chief Jacobs, and all the way up through the first round of people we hired. It was just amazing to see the growth that I was a part of that.
And did you ever see that bond change or get better or grow throughout your career?
I mean, there were some trying times, but it was you know, if you don't have trying times, then something's not right. You can't be all happy-go-lucky. Towards the end of my career, there was a lot of trying times, and it's the reason why I retired. But between those, we were such a tight group, and my door was always open, and always knew they could talk to me. We'd have altercations, and we'd hug and love each other when we left. And but I was very much a firefighter's chief, and made sure that they got whatever I could do to get them. And it all revolves around our friendships, our family friendships, and that we're one big happy family, and everybody loved each other. I mean, we could be mad as all get out at you, but we still loved you.
And Chief Foster, from your perspective, how has the department changed from when you started, or from when you were a kid until now?
Just I mean, when we started the stuff, we built all our fire trucks. I mean, they'd come in with the chassis, and on Monday nights we would, the metal would come out, and we would build everything. And I guess the joke was, if it didn't have silicone or bungee cords on it, then it wasn't done right. Anywhere from brush trucks to our attack trucks, and things just kept evolving. And we got our first ladder truck in '95, and we thought that was the biggest thing. The rescue tools we received, we were the only one in Johnson County that had a set of rescue tools in the 1980s. And so we went all over Johnson County and extricating people. It's just the technology has gone so much better throughout the years. Station life. We started out as 12 hours. We didn't have sleeping quarters. We had to build our own sleeping quarters. Everything used to be we built. And as those times grown and the city got bigger, the more support the city gave, then we built Station 2. And then we built Station 1. And then we built Station 3. And I mean, it was, the progression has been good, and now y'all have taken it to way different level. The ambulance services, back in the day, we used to not run on EMS calls unless it was a CPR or a wreck. And then we started running first response to the ambulance. And, just keep progressing and progressing. And the people we were hiring, sent them to intermediate school and the paramedic schools. Y'all have taken it to the next level. And I'm very proud to say that I started here as one of the founding members of the paid department, that me and Chief Wisdom did. I think we did a hell of a job preparing y'all for what y'all have done.
Awesome. And over time, those things have changed. What do you hope stays the same throughout this department?
Just the camaraderie. Don't ever lose that family touch. You spend 2/3 of your life here. I mean, I know what the 4896 is, there's more time off and stuff, but it's, making that phone call, go, hey, I'm in trouble. Hey, I need your help. Or, hey, my wife's sick, can you do this? Or anything. You've got to you got to do your job, but you also got to know that your chief, which you have now, has your back. And he'll fight for you. And just like we did back in those, we fought for our personnel, and don't ever lose that personal touch. And to make it's not a job, it's a career. You want to come to work. You want to keep everybody wanting to come to work and not going, I've got 24 hours vacation, or I got 24 hours sick time, I'm taking off. You want them to come to work every day. And if you keep that up, what y'all are done with your current administration, you're not going to have any problems.
And you mentioned something about how close you guys were when you were here that you can remember. is there any specific times or something that has kind of just stuck with you from your career here that maybe kind of really made you a better person, or a specific moment or specific phase or timeline that maybe you can think of, or someone that has helped you out? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're good. You're fine. You were fine. So something in that timeline, maybe a specific time or moment or event where that something has stuck to you that this family has come for your help.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a personal story, but my nephew drowned, and me and my brother we're still volunteering at that time, and we were both at the party, and we got him out, doing CPR on him, and before we could even get to the hospital, everybody was there, all the firemen, and I mean, they knew on the page what it was, and it was when you walked out that door to see the camaraderie in the family, and that stuck with me forever. And those are he's fine today. He's married and great, but it was just when you get emotional. It was a hard thing to do, but when you walked out of that emergency room door and there was 20, 30 firemen and their wives there with us, and then we left there and went to Cook's, and they went with us. They took care of the families. They fed us. They did all stuff, and then we lost a baby, and they did the same thing. The firemen came together and they paid for our funeral. They did all that, and that's family. You can't get past it being family. And I know those are personal stories that really didn't involve fire station, but that was us. That's how we did it. That's how we operated. And still to this day, I mean, it's still family. You know, I've been gone 9 years and went to Jules' retirement party. Still talk to Jules. All the others retired. Chief Lozier, I mean, Chief Jones. We still talk. So everything's family. I know I'm repeating myself, but everything's just a family and camaraderie. So sorry for getting emotional, but
I appreciate that. And so, with all that in mind, if you could give any piece of advice to whether a new Burleson firefighter, someone that's just coming in, or someone that's already established here, what would that piece of advice be?
Enjoy every moment of it, because you have a job that we make calls to people's worst. It's their worst call. It's the worst time of their life. And have stay positive attitude. I know there's days where you're in a bad mood, you're tired, you're wore out, but do those back at the station. Treat the patients and the people with the utmost care, like you would want your mom and dad to be treated, or your brother and sister to be treated. And enjoy the career you have. This is the best job in the world. That you get to help people. It's and sometimes you get a thank you, sometimes you don't. But we're not here to get a pat on the back. So it's I guess it just enjoy it. Always want to come to work, and if you have something to lean on your fellow members to and they'll help you out. So.
And as someone who has served on this fire department, and you've obviously been a part of this community, what would you say that this fire department means to the community?
It means everything. I mean, you do a job, but they know that the stuff that it's community based. Where I hope Burleson never going to get so big that we're nothing but a fire department. Right now, you're a community based fire department that goes out in the community. You're at special events. Y'all do special things with your health fairs and all that stuff. Some of that goes away when you get so big, and I hope that never happens. You need to just make sure that you're there for the citizens. They're ultimately your bosses. They pay their taxes to pay your salaries, and everything is for the citizens. You have the support of the councils. getting y'all everything that you need. That has been one thing that Burleson has never been without, has been a supportive government. From the city managers to the mayors and the councils, it's always been whatever we need, we got. So we have to take advantage of that and make sure we take what we get and we put back out in the community. And it's just, you just don't outgrow it.
Thank you. And this seems to be the hardest question for everybody, but if you could describe the Burleson Fire Department in one word, what would it be and why?
I'm just going to go back to the family. I don't think it's nothing more than sure, you have a job. We're here to save lives. We're here to put out fires, but it's a family. And it's not just the firemen, it's the wives, the kids, the grandkids, the retired people. It just stays as a family. And that's the biggest thing that you can hope for. And hope that they continue that they don't ever forget about the retirees, the kids, the ones we've lost. It's just stay tight. Always be there, always have somebody's back.
Absolutely. Anything else that you would like to add or say? Anybody you'd like to thank or say hello to?
I mean, the ones that really got me started, and I mean, that took the chance with me was Chief John Crocker and at that time City Manager Bill Davison. I was working for MedStar, and it was just a volunteer, and they came in at the gate, said, "Here's our plan, and we would like you to start with it." And we hired a part-time fire chief and then a part-time operations commander and started it off. And luckily that I've had some great city managers, and Chief Wisdom was here with us for 18 years, and we did some really good stuff preparing y'all to what y'all are doing now. Y'all took what we started and have made it, I would say one of the best departments around. So, we as the Johnson County SD love our relationships with Burleson and the other departments, and Johnson County has some very good fire departments as a whole, everybody.
Thank you. All right. Those are all my questions.
All right.
I appreciate it. Man, that was a good one. I really enjoyed that.
Let's see, the deal, we're through recording.